Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the new Holystone HS360E. It is a foldable 249 gram, 3000 meter control distance, 3000 meter video transmission distance, EIS or electronic image stabilization, 4K remote tilt adjustable camera, optical flow sensor, GPS RC quadcopter ready to fly. So taking a closer look, we have a foldable quadcopter resembling the DJI mini drone once again, with brushless motors and the leaflet style bi-bladed props. Now this one is also sub 250 grams, so no registration is required. Now the power push button on and off switch is on the top of the canopy with 4 battery level LED lights. So in the front we have a light bar and eyes, but they do not have any functionality, so they are only for looks. The camera is also in the front, and it is a 4K resolution camera on an anti-jello vibration mount. So this one doesn't have a gimbal. That means the horizon will move with the pitch and the roll of the quadcopter. However, it does have EIS or electronic image stabilization, so there will be less jerky movements in the video and less vibrations. Now it will record photos and videos to the built-in DVR that supports up to a 256 gigabyte microSD card. Class 10 or higher is recommended. Now on the bottom we have 4 large cutout grills for heat dissipation and to assist the quadcopter from drifting horizontally, especially indoors when it is not in the GPS mode. We have an optical flow sensor camera, and there is a status LED light right next to it as well that actually works. Now we have landing legs and landing pods here and there, but no rubber tips on them. The battery bay is in the rear, and the battery is a 7.4 volt 2000 milliamp size Lipo battery, but I couldn't find any flight time documentation, so I am assuming it will have about 20 minutes of flight time, just like its sister, the HS360S, which is almost identical to this drone but does not have EIS like this one does. So line up the pins and insert the battery and lock it into place. We will find out the flight time in the flight test segment very soon. However, it does say it will take about 3 hours to fully charge. Now the remote controller is like most 3000 meter capable remote controllers, but in the same gray plastic like the quadcopter. We have the internal Wi-Fi repeater connected spring-loaded pull-out antenna, also doubling as the phone mount, and it houses the connector cable for the phone. And provided are the 3 types of cables: the Lightning, the micro USB, and the USB-C for most smartphones and tablets. Now the rubber for the phone mount has grooves in them to not activate the volume rocker or the power button of the phone. So we have the zoom dial on the left shoulder and the camera tilt adjustable dial on the right shoulder. We have the takeoff and land button with a short press and emergency stop with a long press, but the drone has to be below 16 feet height for the emergency stop to work. We have the power button on the other side, short press to check the battery, and a long press right after checking the battery to power it on, and same way to power it off. The gimbals are very springy towards the center position, so you can really feel that mid position. And the sticks have storage slots on the bottom next to the USB-C port for charging up the built-in 1100 milliamp 7.4 volt Lipo battery, which has a working time of 2.5 hours. We have the speed button with the short press. We have 3 speeds: the camera mode, the normal mode, and the sport mode. and GPS on and off function with a long 2-second press of the same button. So if you want to fly it in the attitude mode or ATTI mode, or fly it indoors with the optical flow sensor position hold, you can turn off the GPS. We have the dedicated photo button, the dedicated return to home button, and the dedicated video button. Both sticks to the bottom and in, or both sticks to the bottom and out, will arm and disarm the motors of the quadcopter. Throttling down will also disarm the motors of the quadcopter, but it will take a little bit longer. And both sticks to the top and in will initiate the compass calibration of the quadcopter. Now the phone app you want to download is called the HS-Fly app, a free downloadable app in the App Store. So go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so here we go. Power up the quadcopter, short followed by a long press. And the ESCs sing their song. Power up the remote controller. Power on, and it says connecting. Now it's going to take a while for them to connect because of the built-in Wi-Fi repeater. So just be patient, it will connect, so don't freak out. The signal bars on the right side will light up, then you'll know that it's connected. Powers up your phone as well. It's connecting. There we go, GPS mode, and the signal bars lit up. They are now connected. Start up the phone app. You don't have to go into your settings or anything like that because it's directly connected with the cable. So trust this computer. Yes, I do. HS-Fly app, that's what you want. And let's go directly into the controls. It says normal mode, and there we go, we got FPV. Let me screen record here. Start recording. 3, 2, 1, boom. And there we go, guys. Check it out. Let's see. It has electronic image stabilization, but it does not have a gimbal. So if I pitch, yeah, horizon moves. If I roll, the horizon will move as well. Okay, but seems like it does have smooth videos. I have my desert oasis set up over here, so I'll kick back in the shade in a little bit. And we are out here in the open field in the desert. No one's here, so I'll leave the quadcopter like this right now. So what you want to do with every GPS quadcopter is to calibrate the compass, and on this one, both sticks to the top and in will initiate the calibration. So let's do that, and there you go. It tells you to spin the quadcopter horizontally, and now it tells you to spin it vertically, and we are done. Okay, it says status SD card needs formatting, so confirm. Oh, just like that. Man, that was fast. 29 gigabytes. All right, so now we are done. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see. Both sticks to the bottom and in arms the motors, and you do that again. This arms the motors. Stick to the bottom and out, arms the motors. Do that again. This arms the motors. And also, when you throttle down, it disarms the motors, but it takes a little while. See that? Okay, let's see if the 1 key to takeoff works. Just by itself it doesn't. So you got to arm the motors, and then there you go. 1 key to takeoff works after arming the motors. Oh yeah, very nice. Look at that. Position hold. Yep, we got enough satellites and everything. And the status LED light is solid. Oh, it's dropping in altitude a little bit. It's settling down. Let me go ahead and raise it up a little bit. So we got the sky as a backdrop, so you can really see it. Really nice. Yeah. Okay, it's dropping again. Okay, so let's get it angry. And it slowly meanders back to where it was. Nice. Okay, raise it up. I'll push it out just a little bit. Let's see here. Sport mode, camera mode. So we are in speed number 1, and the horizon is slightly crooked as I see it. It's not perfectly horizontal here. Okay, so let's yaw in place and see if it yaws in place. It drops in altitude, so I gotta throttle up just a little bit, but looks like it's yawing in place pretty good. It's got the optical flow sensor as well as GPS position hold. Nice. Okay, let's see. Let me back it up just a little bit and raise it up just a little bit, and let's see if I can tilt the camera down. Okay, pretty much goes all the way down. Looks like not quite 90 degrees, maybe like 80 degrees. And that is the speed of the servo motor. And if I do it intermittently, it still kind of jerks a little bit. And there I am. Let's see the zoom in. Zoom in, please. There you go, zoomed in. The zoom doesn't quite work. That I'm zooming out, but I'm zooming in. Oh, what the? Okay, I want to zoom back out, please. It takes a while to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so I'm zoomed out. Let me go ahead and tilt the camera back to the horizon, and now the horizon looks pretty level. Okay, all right, so let's check out the 1 key to land, and here we go. So you can still direct this path. Okay, oh, missed the landing pad by a little bit. Okay, so let's put it right in the middle of the landing pad. I got my smaller landing pad out, so arm the motors and I'm just going to manually take off. Okay, it goes up and then it starts to ascend. Okay, so this is speed number 1. What's the speed? What is that? 9.5? What is it? 9.5? What do I have it set on? Let's see. Go into the settings. Now, I turned off beginner mode, but if you turn on beginner mode, you're limited to distances. So there's going to be a geofencing, so don't freak out. Turn off beginner mode and you'll figure that out by yourself here. Inches, okay, I want metric. I want kilometers per hour. Okay, so let's go back and let's see here. Speed number 1, 10.4 kilometers per hour. Flies nice and smoothly too. Speed number 2, normal mode, 16.2. Okay, it starts to pick up speed and then it slows down, like 19.8 now, 20. And it drops down to like 17, 16. Okay. Speed number 3, sport mode. Look at that. Digs in. 26, 25, 24, 23 kilometers per hour. 21. See, once I turn around, it starts to speed up. And then it starts to slow down. And it's now plateauing off at about 22 kilometers per hour. So that's speed number 1, 2, and 3. And this quadcopter is flying really nice. Okay, so let's check out the smart return to home, and I'm gonna go ahead and press it. And let's see, it's rising up in altitude. I have my return to home at 27 meters. So it turns around at 27 meters. That's quite high. Oop. I dropped my keys. Okay, it stops. Hey, there's a plane flying right next to it, kinda. Alright. What does it do? Oh, it turns around. And it starts to descend. Let's see. Will it make it to the landing pad? The status LED light is solid, by the way. It just blinks, or I mean not blink, but beeps on the remote controller. Yeah, it's gonna miss it by a little bit. Motors turn off. I believe it should. Yes, it does. Okay, so that's return to home for you. Now, I'm not going to be able to test out the fail-safe return to home because this thing has a Wi-Fi repeater, and I won't be able to connect back right away. I got to stand in the shade, man. It's hot out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out one more time here. Raise it up. Okay, turn it around, lower it down. Okay, let's check out some special features here. Okay, I believe this is image follow. Slide right to start. Distance of 3 to 10 meters slide. Okay. Do I need to draw a square? There you go. Okay, there I am. I'm gonna start moving. Lost. Please reselect. Okay, that wasn't good. 3 to 10 meters it says. So I'm right here. Oh, you got me locked. It looks like it's trying to follow. Yeah, it's looking at me. I'm moving out of the frame. Not very good, is it? All right. It got me again. Oh, it looks like it's rotating itself a little bit, but it lost me. Yeah, so image follow, not that great. So let's see. GPS follow. Okay, it's moving back, so it's got me centered. So my phone's GPS is good today. Okay, let me raise it up a little bit. Hey, it is following me. Okay, let's see. If I start walking this way, it's gonna rotate. Oh, it lost me. It got me back. So it rotates. It doesn't move with me. It just kind of rotates. Okay, so when I go away, it's gonna start following me. So if I ride a bike or something, it's gonna lose me. So let's run. Will it follow? Yeah, it's kind of slow to follow, but yeah, it caught up. Okay. Camera, I'll tilt down a little bit. Okay, let me walk towards it. Now it's moving back. Yeah, it's kind of a little slow, so let's get out of that. Hello. All right. Next feature, point of interest. Oh, you can choose your orbit radius, 5 feet or 5 meters. Okay, let's go about 15 meters. Slide. How does it know what is the point of interest? It's rising up in altitude. Was that the altitude that I chose or orbit radius? Okay, it's going away from the interest point right here. Okay, that will be 15 meters. Okay, and it's starting to circle. Oh man, so can I bring it down? Looks like I can. I'm throttling down, and yes, I can bring it down. Okay, so it rises up, but you can bring it back down. So I'm right here. I would be the point of it. I guess it was right around here. That's where it initially started. So yeah, point of interest works. Let me see if I... Oh yeah, you can control its radius while it's doing the circle flight. So that is awesome. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And it's nice and smooth. Can I go faster? Yep, I can go faster. And if I let go, it'll continue at that speed. Now it's going a little bit faster. I think I should be going right over here. I'm not centered. I'm a little bit off. Okay, so it works. And you can raise the altitude and move back at the same time. So you can kind of do a spiral effect. Yeah, yep. You can do that too. All right, so let's get out. Okay, I'm not recording or taking any photos, guys, so I'm gonna take a photo here. Oh man, it takes a while for it to download because it's 4K. I'll be uploading this video in 1080p. Start the video now. It's easier for me to upload in 1080p than 4K of the whole video. The intro, the closer look, and test flight and all that. I'll upload a 4K flight video very soon, so you can see the quality of the camera. Okay, so here we go. Now let's see here. Oops. Hello. Oh, I can't do it because it's recording. So I gotta stop recording. Now I can do it. I hope it starts to record when I do the special features. This is catapult, so slide to start. Does it start recording? Yeah, it starts to record. So it's one of those that I don't really like. I wish it just stays recording so you can capture the whole thing. Does it come back after it's done? Yes, it comes back like a good drone. Okay, there you go. That was the catapult. And let's see here. One key ascension. Slide to start. There you go. Ascending up. And let me lower down the camera and capture me going straight up. Okay. And it stops recording. And it comes back down. So let me do that again with the camera facing down. I think the flight time is pretty decent so far. Still green. A little less than halfway. Yeah, it comes back down. So it's nice. You know, this quadcopter reminds me of Potensic Atom SE because it doesn't have the gimbal. Okay, let me go ahead and position myself right here and then do the ascension once again. Get in the act. Bye bye. There you go. Oh, it lost me. Yeah, it starts to record and then it stops once it's done and it heads back. Okay, so that is the behavior of the special functions. Let me get out of it. What else do we got? Looks like we got what is that, point of interest? Oh, waypoints. Hey, we got waypoints. Let me go down in altitude and go back a little bit, and there you go. So we can see the quadcopter a little bit. Okay, all right. I'm right here, and the quadcopter's right there. Let me zoom in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Unable to execute. Why not? height is less than 15 meters. Oh. Okay, that should be more than 15 meters, right? Execute. Confirm your flight path. Okay, here we go. Where's the quadcopter? It's moving towards position number 1. Oh wow, look at that. The map spins if I move. Okay, position number 2. And there it goes. So it works really good. But I gotta be more than 15 meters in height. Okay. Some of you may not like that. I kind of don't like that. You should be able to do it at any altitude, but it's just trying to be safe for the beginner, I guess. So you don't want to be hitting no trees or buildings or 2-story houses, 3-story houses or something like that. Okay, it's finishing off. Going to number 4. And let's see what it does here. Okay, and there you go. And I tap on the map, and now we got the map, and I have retaken control. So it's a pretty decent quadcopter, guys. So Holystone, what they need to do is upgrade this one with the 2-axis or 3-axis gimbal, and they got themselves a Potensic Atom competitor or DJI Mini SE competitor, because it just about does everything. Okay, there I am. Okay, so next up, what do we got? What is that? A filter. Okay, how about spiral? I'm over here. Let me tilt the camera down, and there I am. It is spiraling. I can't find myself. There it is. There I am. And it makes a full circle. Yeah, and then it stops. What does it do now? Come back down? Oh. I think it just stays there. Yeah, I think it just stays there. Yeah. Okay, let me bring it down manually here. And let me get out of that spiral. Very slowly coming down. Okay, what is next? I think that's about it. That thing uprights your video so you can use it for like TikTok and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, I think that's basically it, guys. So, oh, low battery, return to home. Okay, so we have exhausted our battery level as well, so it's coming back. So this will be the second phase of the low voltage. We haven't hit the first phase because we were nearby within the geo fence, but if I were away a certain amount of distance, no, this is the first phase. Because it's not coming down. So this is the first phase. Let's see. Do we have a geofence? Let's bring it down a little bit so we can kind of see what's going on. And let me get out of that special features. Okay, so let's go forward. Let's see if we hit a geofencing. Maybe like 30 meters. Boom! Yeah! Geofencing. There you go. Turn around. And let's travel the opposite direction. I'll also do a distance test with it to see whether or not it does have 3,000 meter control distance and 3,000 meter video transmission distance. Either will prove it does or will debunk it. And boom, there you go. So you're not allowed to go beyond the 30 meter geofencing. You can only fly around within that parameter. So I'm gonna go in the shade, guys. I'm getting sunburned. Okay, and it's constantly beeping. Now, camera mode. Let's see. I'm just gonna do some close proximity FPV. Yeah, the video is going in and out, stuttering back and forth. And oh wow, it does go in and out quite a lot. And I'm flying away from myself here. I'm about to hit the geofencing. Distance 15 meters, 18, 19, 23, 26, and 29, 30. Yeah, 30 meters and you hit the geofencing. So I gotta turn around. Come on, you can do it. Okay, there I am. So I'll come towards myself, slightly to the right. Oh man, very hard to FPV. Okay, the battery level is pretty low now. I'm going to hit the geofencing once again. 33, 34 meters. Turn around. Man, it just doesn't want to respond right away. Oh, see? I overshot myself almost more than 90 degrees. Okay, there I am. Oh, see? I'll just hit it a little bit and a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. There I am, sitting underneath my tent oasis, and forward pitching and coming towards myself. And I believe that's gonna be basically about it. There it goes. Maybe because I'm underneath of the shade here, the video quality is kind of stuttering. Let me go out into the wild and see. It still kind of stutters, like a little bit and a little bit at a time. So not the smoothest FPV. Okay, coming towards myself. But I don't want to come towards myself. I want to go away a little bit, so I want to see what it does in the critical low voltage phase of the quadcopter. So you should land your quadcopter, like I always say this, after the initial low battery phase. You shouldn't be flying it until the battery runs completely dry like I'm doing here. But I'm doing it because this is a review, and I'm just doing it because it's a flight test. I want to know what the actual complete flight time is. So that's why I'm doing this, but normally I would just land it as soon as it gives me the low battery voltage. I would just bring it in and land it. It's healthier for your battery longevity. So mark my words, you keep doing it all the way down, it's not good for the Lipo battery. You can do it if it's a lithium ion battery, however. Those are more bulletproof, so to speak. There you go. It's going to rise up in altitude, turn. So now it is entered the critical low voltage phase, or second phase of low voltage. Okay, I took off from the pad over there, but looks like it's gonna miss it. It's gonna turn around and face the opposite direction. Lights are blinking now. The status LED light is blinking on the bottom, red and purple, and it's going to miss the landing pad by a little bit. And slowly the motors turn off. Alright guys, so that'll be the review video of the Holystone's HS360E. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do a 4K camera video, and that will showcase the quality of the camera, and also a distance test as well. Alright, so until then, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.